Hello Spartans! I wanted to talk a little bit today about footwear. Just real simple, real basic, cut and dry footwear stuff. I'm not promoting any particular brand or really any particular drop, any type of footwear from a zero drop onto your traditional type drops. But I just wanted to give just a little rundown on some shoes that I have. In a nutshell, when you're doing a Spartan race, mud race, for the first time or second time or whatever, your experience is going to be more improved if you have a good amount of tread on the bottom of your shoes. One thing I feel so bad for people that I see out doing these mud races, even not even a Spartan race, maybe even like a fun race, like a local mud race, 5K type deal, as they get out there and they're all tennis shoes and they slip and slide and fall and you never get any traction. Not only can it cause injury, not having sufficient footing, you could pull your back or damage a knee or something like that. But it also just makes for the overall experience. Here's a couple. This was the first shoe that I got here. I bought this at the sporting goods store. It's a New Balance Minimus, and you can see underneath it's got a decent amount of tread. From toe to heel. I mean, it's covered in tread. Like a running shoe, which usually they don't have a heel to toe type tread. So you're getting full coverage. It drains water well. That's another thing to consider when you're getting a shoe is drainage. Initially, drainage is not a big deal because you're not going to let a little water in your shoe really slow you down. When you get into some more performance type things where you're running and things, you want to consider drainage. But initially, we want to look at the traction. So I got this on sale. It was on clearance. It was like 50% off. I went for it. Hey, I can't remember. I paid maybe 50, 60 bucks for them. It's a good shoe. They're thin. I use them on the beach when I go to the beach. It's a great shoe. Excuse me for all my voice clearing too. I have had the flu. But and that way you can use these if you want to run a race, you got a little traction, and then you can use them when you go on your day hikes with your family, or when you go take your family vacation to the beach. You can use these for your early morning runs on the beach. So they're multifunctional. All right, this is now this shoe here has got a little more of aggressive tread. If you can kind of see that, I'm going to try to hold it in a way you can see it. But these are getting more into an aggressive type cleat. And these are the Reebok All-Terrains. And these got superior drainage. They actually have holes down here. And they're really thin on the sides to allow water to get out. Super lightweight. Actually got these during Black Friday or something, but these were on sale too. So I got scored these for like 40 bucks. It's just a decent shoe. Once again, we're concerned about the bottoms. These right here, the Innovates. My personal opinion, they are the godfather of trail shoes. If you look on the bottoms of these, you can see they got huge lugs. And I don't know what size they are or anything. These are the X Talons. You can see that. And they got a real aggressive toe, and they don't drain well. Some people swear by actually drilling, boring holes in them. I'm not going to do that. I paid a lot of money for these, so. But you got a good amount of traction here. So with any of these, you can see you got varying amounts of traction, and they're going to make your experience so much better for a mud race, a Spartan race, whatever type of event you choose to do. So consider investing in them. And you say, well, you know, I got this one race. Consider buying a shoe that you can use for the race, but then also use, you know, on your family day hikes or your family beach trips, or your morning runs on the beach, and you'll have a lot better experience, and possibly cut down on a chance of a twisted ankle, a twisted knee, or whatnot. Footwear cannot be summed up in a 5-minute video or a 500-page book. I mean, footwear is a science in itself, and it's an ongoing learning process. Study the footwear, understand it, and